Hello. So my plan today is to attempt to get the achievement for getting rails built within, or a locomotive built within the first hour and a half of the game, within 90 minutes. However, I'm also going to be testing out an early bootstrap based blueprint. So I'll be probably doing a bit more work than is necessary because I'll be setting up an entire, not really a starter base, but the base before you build your base. So I think there's probably going to be three phases today. There'll be an initial Steam Age panic to get Red Science automated. Once that's done, and I'm guessing also yellow belts, I'll be putting down this blueprint to see if I can get my primer base up and running. Once that's done, hopefully I will have built all the stuff necessary to make a train, and with luck, that means I can then place a train down. That should mark the end of this episode. Fingers crossed it happens well within 90 minutes. And failing that, I will probably cry and try again, use it as a learning experience. So I've got a couple of mods installed. One is the one that shows a clock up in the corner. Let's check that out. Yeah, so playtime. The other mod I've got installed is Credo Timelapse. I've never used that before, but my idea was to be able to record a time lapse of this game so that I could then stitch it back together and have a sort of 1 or 2 or 3 minute video of the whole thing happening. That's it. So let's play. So I want a new game. I'm going to go for rich resources. Leave everything else on here as is. I'm happy with all these settings. On the train, I want to set cliffs to very low, and I want the starting area to be very big. The last thing I'll need is some cliffs in my starting area. Yeah, just don't need that kind of hassle. So let's generate a preview. I've found the map generation in version 0.16 to be really hit and miss. So we'll have a few goes at this because as this is a speed challenge, I kind of need a map which will allow me to do things quickly. Okay, this map's no good. There's no copper and no coal near my starter. So I have copper, stone, but my iron is miles away. I'm not normally this picky, but because I want to get this game wrapped up in an hour and a half, it really does need to be achievable. That's not going to work for me. No. So we've got copper. Yeah. Too far apart. The coal is over here. The other thing is I may be using this map later on for an extended playthrough, and for the purposes of that playthrough, I need to make sure there's no crap above the water. Well, there's just... Where's the coal? Yeah, I'm not liking this at all. I think they really need to work on making sure there is a patch of each ore within the same fully zoomed out screen of the water hole. Okay, could this work? We've got some iron over here, coal, copper. I'm going to spend all my life running backwards and forwards between the... Could that work? Let's try again. Okay, that's got a big patch of water up. See about this one? No. That would have worked, except all the resources I needed were above the water, which won't work for future playthrough. So it's quite nice over here, but the coal is away. How about this? So the copper's up. This one, you've only got the starter circle of deep water. That one could work. So there's a patch of stone up here which is a little bit far away, but there's some coal there. That's a nice... Let's go with this one. All right. And I will kill off all my social media tabs and put my phone in a different room. Right, there we are. So we've crash landed, free play, launch a rocket, woohoo! Or in my case, build a train. So, got the mouse on the right screen, and tab. Now the very first thing I want to do is have a look at this mod. Enable screenshots. Save screenshots to okay, hopefully that will do it. Save and close. Well, fingers crossed that mod will now work. Okay, so here we are. We have a really nice starting area now. Brilliant, I'm glad I waited. So the first thing to do is to make an axe. May as well make 2 of those. Let's zoom in. Okay. So, right click, left click. The race is on now to get myself started with enough iron to be able to get the game played. The other thing I'm missing really is stone. So there's a stone patch up north. I can't see many rocks. Normally you go for a big rock. Right, make all 4 of those. Yeah, normally you try and find a nice big rock or 2 and you smash that, and then that gives you everything you need to get going. But there is no big rock here, just a bunch of dead trees. So I think I may break with tradition and put my next mining drill down on stone. Okay, can I make a mining drill yet? There we are. And let's find this stone. Okay, not a very large patch, but it will do. So let's have a box. We'll mine into the box. There we are. I don't have Afraid of the Dark or any other quality of life mods, so this is as close to vanilla as you can get while still being broadcastable. And there's nothing in here already because it's out of fuel. So the game at this point is to make enough burner drills that you can set a little circle of them up on the coal. That then provides you with the fuel you need. We need more. We need more. Great, we can make another miner. I'll make a box, in fact, yep, a box. Right, 3 coal, that's not exactly going to change my life, but I guess it's better than a kick in the teeth. Great, so can we make some more? Yep, we do. Great, 2 more of those. Lots more stone, that's still going well. Okay, stone furnaces. These stone furnaces are needed to make the mining drills, and we'll need loads of them later anyway. Okay, I'm going to put 1 here. And then I'm going to go over to where the coal is and put down the second one there, and we'll start our coal circle. Great. So these 2 will now feed off each other until they get backed up. Yeah, may as well make 3 more of those. 4. There we are. Whoops. I don't know if they've increased the reach in version 16, but you seem to be able to put things down. It feels like you're putting things down further away than you used to. There we are, and yeah, I don't have any fuel. What can I craft? Nothing. Okay, I can make some more of these. And I can make one of those. So I need to make another 2 or 3 mining drills so that I can make a bigger circle of mining drills on the coal. And then the next one's going to go down on copper. Okay, I can't count. Right, from experience 6 is about the right number here. You can do 8, but 6 is as good as anything. Right, what can I make? So let's make 2 more of those. Great, we just need fuel. I'm not going to fuel them with wood. I'm starting to need to collect wood to make wooden power poles. Great, I have more than 1 stack of coal for the first time in the game. What can I make? A boiler. 2 boilers. I need to make 4 steam engines. We'll get to that in a minute. Great. Make all of those. And a final steam engine, so that's 2 and 4. This needs fuel. We still haven't fueled it for the first time. Okay. Wow, 2 stacks of coal. I am in the land of plenty. There we are. Okay, let's get these irons going again. Okay, I would like to make a couple of offshore of undergrounds, some of those. Now that I've got some copper, can I make an offshore pump? No, I don't have enough copper. I have enough now, offshore pump. And the rest can go into poles. We are going to start moving into the age of electricity, which may be quite annoying if we have to do this by fighting through. That's alright, I think we're okay. This is the smallest starter patch of water I have ever played. Okay, it's also annoyingly far away, but we will live with that. Okay, for reasons of history rather than anything else, I'm going to do one underground there. And the boilers, 1, 2. The first pair of steam engines, a pipe there and there. An electric pole that covers both of them. Let's move that down. Okay. Then 1, 2. I need a couple of burner inserters. I need 2 boxes. Box. Box. Inserter, inserter. Half the rest. And we should now be going. Okay. These power poles are currently very expensive, so I need to use them wisely. Do I even want to do that? Let's take that and that. That's fine. Okay. So, for the sake of not needing to walk very far, I'm going to start setting things up here. What should I automate first? Okay, we've got some of that. Whoa, 300 coal, that's pretty good. Okay, so I can probably fill these all up properly now. Or not. There we are. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Let's make all of those. Let's make 2 researchers. Then I need to make at least 10 science packs. What am I missing for those? Well, let's make them. Copper. Okay, so I made 4, 5, 10. Yeah, 10 is enough initially. I just need to get up to the point where I can research something, surprisingly. The first thing I'm going to mine automatically is the coal, and that's going to be the coal which goes back to the power station. For reasons, I'm going to do that by putting the miners facing upwards. Okay. There we go. And let's start off making some belt. Okay, so I want to place this near the iron because that's going to be what I spend most of my life shipping around. We're going to have 2 of these. There's going to be a box between them. We're going to have some inserters, which I can't currently do because I don't have the iron. Okay. Then we will have a tier 1 maker for red, for gears, for yellow belts, and we'll try and get it strung all around here. Right, we're getting there. I'm just going to grab this stone, then we'll put those potions in the researcher. Should have brought some fuel up, never mind. That'll keep us going for a minute. Okay, another 38 of those. So, we'll have a box here, and let's get the research started. So, automation, I think that's the first one to do. Five, 10, 15, 20, just in case. So then we're going to have something feeding that. I have some belts. We can start I'm going to get grenades early as well in this game. Okay, there we are. So that's now taken care of. And let's put these handcrafted potions in the research box. There we go. What are we going to do next? Let's do this because I want the undergrounds and all those other nice toys. Okay. So, can I? Yes, I can make some of these. So I need gears, red potions, yellow belts. press Alt so I can see what's going on inside things. Okay, so that's red potions. There we go. So that needs gears and plates. As is traditional, that's going to be fed from a box. There we go. So this box is going to take all my copper for now. It's also going to be where a gears machine puts gears. There we are. The gears machine requires iron plates, which is going to come from a box, really surprisingly. There we are. All that. Now we are also... we're out of inserters, and for that I need more iron. And more copper. Let's make 5 more of those for now. Let's make all of those. Right, so then we're going to make trying to think of the right way to do this. I really want to share the iron box. There we are. So let's put all the iron in there. So make this belts. And add a new power pole there. Is this going to work? Okay, logistics is done. That's pretty awesome. What next? So turrets, lights, defense, electronics. Electronics, because that unlocks the tier 2 machines. Right, I'm going to want to make lots of mining drills in a minute. Right, so I can make a splitter. 6 more mining drills. This is all going all right now. Yeah, I have some coal, so I'm just going to pop up to my stone patch and get that fueled up. Okay. And we're almost at the point where I'm going to lay down my bootstrap base, because basically we have everything here. Yeah, we've got copper, we've got iron, we've got level 1 research rumbling along, and we've got the ability to make splitters and undergrounds. Okay, so that's taken 25 minutes, good grief. Starter, there we are. Okay, this is the blueprint. It expects coal to be coming from the top, and then it doesn't really care where anything else comes from. So let's put that down. I think this is fine, isn't it? We've got some little trees and things to clear, but that's fine. There we go. All right, brilliant. So let's start building this. So we need a bunch of undergrounds. Plates, and there's no gears being built up anywhere as a buffer. Not unsurprisingly. Right, we need splitters. And I'll just start making this. There's no point. Okay, this is where the steel gets made. As we're going for a challenge for locomotives, we're going to need steel quite early on. Okay, after steel, side loaded onto the same belt, we have stone bricks. Then we have copper. Then we have iron. And I'm out. Okay, let's get some of these undergrounds in. The line I'm putting in currently is the coal line. And we're not going to extend this down further, so there's no need for any of that. Okay, electronics is done. Brilliant. So we now have what we need to do that. Let's grab more copper. More iron. More belts. Okay, so it's splitters are the thing that I'm really shy for at the moment. And I should have made them in batches rather than in one go. And of course I've turned everything I had into splitters, so I don't have any of the other toys around. Okay, there's a couple of other places we use undergrounds. I'll put those down now. Then I think we're done for undergrounds. So at that point I don't need to make any more until later on in the game. This base is a little bit spaghetti. There we are. I don't really mind about that. Okay, so the first smelting I'm going to get going is iron, because that's enough for me to move on to the proper automation of red science, which should speed things up a lot. The next thing after that will be copper, and that will be enough to automate green science. There we are. After we've done copper, we need to do steel. And we'll only need a trickle of steel to begin with. Right, we're going to need more coal than this, but we're also going to need to start mining our iron with belts, onto belts. So let's start putting these down. Okay. Oh, don't like that noise. This is all stopped because we are out of iron, presumably. Let's grab lots. Right, this can all take all the coal it needs. All right. So I'm going to need plenty of belt. Where is it? I want to do the Oh, I've done the wrong iron. Alright, I'm going to need a bunch more of these smelters. Let's get this down first anyway. Okay, this is the initial iron line. And this is the iron ore line. Once automation 2 is done, I'll replace a bunch of those machines with tier 2 and things should go a bit better. Okay, we're going to need some boxes, but I don't really want to use the wood on that when I could be using them on power. I've got 100 and odd. Maybe that's enough. Okay. So I've got half of iron 1 and half of iron 2 done. Whoops, those were the wrong ones. These are burners. And these are the powered ones. Some people can run through these things and drop down everything exactly where it needs to be. I am not that person. Okay. Okay, great. More transport belt. I don't have any iron, so I can't really do anything else. Okay, so I could make some transport belt. I need 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20. It needs to be 25 in a minute. Okay, do I have any more mining drills? No, I don't. But we can put in the splitter here. Okay, this is going to carry our coal to the smelters. There we go. Actually, I don't think I need a splitter there, do I? Okay, that's all of those. I'm going to pop up to stone because I need more stone furnaces. Okay, just in time there. Lots more of those. Okay, so the important thing here is to get the first iron smelting up and running, because that's really, as soon as you have plenty of iron, everything else becomes a lot easier. Okay, so there we are. That's the stuff in. So I now need to run a line down for iron. Let's have it come in. I'm just thinking of leaving enough room for other things. Let's bring it in there. Okay, and I'm out. Whoops. This is a bit painful getting this going. There we are, and an underground. There we are. Denied. Is this enough? Yes, it is. Brilliant. So fingers crossed, we should now have an effectively unlimited supply of iron. Okay. The next thing to put down is the copper. This time it'll actually be the copper rather than the mistake. Right, I'm going to need a bunch more inserters. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I already have 5, yeah. So I need to do the 15, 20, and 25 on those burners. Great. I can put down the power poles now. Because I'm using burners on the outside, I can get away with just poles down the middle, which normally I just wouldn't bother, but because I'm so pared down on this build, these things really do actually matter. Okay, have I got some inserters I can place? So I've got some of these. Great, and do I have some burners? Just 11. However, as luck would have it, I now have some plates. Brilliant. 5, 10, 15 was the extras I needed. Okay, what next? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You need 24 for a build. If you right click on the thing to make it makes 5, so it's nice and easy to count out 25. The extra one usually does come in handy. Right, and I'm out of belt, so let's fix that. I'm going to need some mining drills as well soon for the copper. One isn't enough. Okay, we're out. 85 of those. Let's just raid these while we're here. And we can put all of that in there. Whoops. That's better. That should keep that going for a little while. Okay, so we need coal to come in. Whoop. I wish there was a setting about walking on belts. Okay, now I clearly don't have enough iron being mined, but right now I care more about getting... Right, so I need iron for that. Right now I care a lot more about getting the copper up and running. Let's make all of those. If we go up here, I can grab some more belts. Hopefully this is enough that I can then go out okay. Automation 2 is almost done. Yay! I can almost take 2 machines. I don't have anything to make that with. Okay. 1, 2, 3 of those. That's enough here to get this all upgraded. Let's grab all those belts. Okay. Place a mining drill. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to place some mining drills down on the copper. Next thing to research, steel. I'm going to need that very early on. Okay, I'll need belts again. Yeah, I've got 65 belts, but let's grab those. Okay, that's better. First time I have a whole stack of belts. Okay, I think we can reach this with an underground. There we go. There isn't a good place to link that. So let's link it badly. There we are. So we should now have copper being made. Right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make 5 of those. 5 of those, all of those. Okay, I'm going to need some normal pipes. 1, 2. This is out of copper. And great, I have these three. 1, 2, 3. This should speed things up a little. Okay, I'm going to run a belt up towards stone because we're going to need to automate getting stone down in a moment. Okay. We're going to have to wait a little while for that. But in the meantime, I can run the power. There we are. What's next? Okay, do we have all the inserters here? No, we don't. That's better. So that's all the iron. So let's get the steel down. I found these burner inserters to be a bit buggy. If you put them down on a belt that has no fuel, it's a bit hit and miss what they do. Sometimes they get jammed. Sometimes they appear not to be jammed and then jam anyway. Okay. Great. Whoops. Is research continuing? No, because it's out of plates. Great. Okay, let's make some of those. I can now rip up these, they're not really needed anymore. Great, I've got lots of copper, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. How am I doing for poles? Got quite a few. Okay, and the copper here, let's put another stack in. You get through very little of it, but okay, we could definitely do with more mining drills. More transport belts. I think we're going to need some more splitters, so let's make 5 more of those, just in case. We're going to need some long arm inserters and some boxes. 10 boxes, that'll do for now. Okay, we've got 3 mining drills, and that is enough to get us going, I think. Where are we? Yep. Barely fit more than 3 on here. Great, that's steel processing. Okay, that's stone. Engines requires green science. Pretty much all of this requires green science. Let's do military, because that's always handy. I'm spending all my life fabricating green circuits at the moment, which is a very sad place to be in. Okay. I'm just going to let those burn out now, because they're not really serving a purpose anymore. So we have copper, we have iron. And we've reached really the limit of what I can hand build meaningfully. Okay, let's take this all the way to the end. I'm going to need plenty of assembly machines. I have no fast inserters. 5, 10, 15, 20 of those. Right, so the first thing is I'm going to sort out the red science situation. After that, we need a proper solution for belts. Then the priority after that is circuits and green science. Great, I've got a gun. Let's get some. Do I need bullets? Do I need walls? Do I need turrets? Turrets. Definitely turrets. Okay. Another 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 2 back there, so 1, 2, 3. There we are. I have some inserters. Yay! Okay, nothing's happening here because we don't have gears. This is quite an important line. This is the line that carries gears and green circuits. Right, we've got turrets, bullet shooting speed. That's fine, isn't it? Right, so I've got a bunch of inserters that I can put down places. I'm going to need a lot more red inserters. Let's do the important ones first. Okay, that's my box of gears. Out of reds. 5, 10, 15, 20 of those. May as well use fasts there since I have them to hand. and that will let me get one of those. I'm starting to not like that noise. Am I making any slow inserters? No. Let's make some of those. We want to put things out into boxes in slows to avoid accidentally draining things. Right. To feed this, we need iron ore. There we are. That's iron ore. Whoops. All right. So where are we? We have lots of flashing lights because the power is not connected. And we're out of belts again. Can I just fab some 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? That should do for now. There. I'd like to make some more machines, 5, 10 of those. All the stone furnaces. Okay, let's start putting these inserters. Five, 10, 15 of those. Right, well I can put the red inserters in for now. Do I have any inserters? Okay, let's start putting down more machines. That's the last of these research bubbles. Okay, let's get these on. Okay, that's going to go the other way. There we are. And there we go. Grief, I'm still waiting for these. Okay, what else can I be getting on with? I can be putting some more power poles down. Okay, I'm going to need more long-handed inserters. Am I actually making these now? Yes, I am. Brilliant. Okay, so I can start putting fast inserters here. Oh, happy days are here to stay. Brilliant. So we can rip this up now. I'm of course ripping it up in the wrong order. Wonderful. One hour, 4 minutes gone. You are probably hollering at the screen by now about how completely ridiculously badly I've done this. Okay, electric engines. We have some steel backed up. Okay, there's no stone coming down this stone line. Why is this? Because I ran out of belts. There we go. Is there anything more that needs belts? Yeah, there is. Let's finish off copper. Okay, so the thing I need to handcraft here is the burner inserters. There we are. That'll probably do it. Electric mining drills, how are we doing for those? Let's make a bunch. Okay. Got 19 of these left. Okay, 7 more assemblers. Where can I put these? Mining drills, more gears. Yep. Oops. Okay, wonderfully, I have some things here that I can just grab. So I have plenty of fast inserters now. That's going the wrong way. That should be that way. Okay. These are all grabbing iron from the iron 2 line. Make some more boxes. Right, what is this low? I'm basically out of iron, which is why that's going slowly. And I'm out of iron because this build is only partly done. This build is only partly done because I don't have the slow inserters. Let's put the burners down while I can. Okay, I think the first thing though is we're not getting enough iron ore in. So that can be improved by adding more mining. And I'm actually low on poles. Didn't think that would happen. Belts, out of belt. Wonderful. I'm going to need more assemblers in a minute as well. Okay. Yep, there we are. Okay, I'm going to go along and see how my power situation is. First thing I'm going to do is add some miners here. Okay, I need some pipe. Okay, that should sort me out for power for the rest of this stage of the game. I would like some more mining drills. Can I make another 5? Yeah. And then 5 more machines. How are we doing? Largely built. So we're now backed up on ore. And we're out of belt. There we are. Okay, I have a box of gears now, which will help with handcrafting. Oh, and a box of circuits. There we are. A box of iron. Although these at the moment function as a box of iron. No, they don't, because they've been completely drained. Okay, how are we doing here? Okay. So we're not getting inserters made because there's just not enough iron coming down. Right. So I think I have every machine down which I have the recipe for. I need another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is it? And why is there nothing here? Because there's no coal. Okay. Well, it's nice to see this backed up. Okay, so that's engines, railways. I need logistics 2 for that. And I still need more coal. Have we managed to make any electric mining drills? Let's see. No. I was about to craft some long-handed inserters. Okay. Oops. Right, let's have some more of those. I'm going to need more smelting very soon. Oops. Is that enough to make some things? We are starting to run low on time. Oh God, I've got to place all these down again. Right, let's just make all that. Make some more boxes of some sort, any sort. Okay, great. Okay, where's the blueprint? There. Great, so we should now be able to make ourselves some engines as soon as I get some iron flowing through here. Join that up. Wonderful. So I think I need more iron. Right, I'm not going to fill that in yet. Now let's cap that at 1 stack. Okay. Okay. 27. I am not going to make this. How are we doing? Okay. We're out of time. Okay, and the reason for that was basically I didn't get enough iron smelting early enough. So I should have fully set up one of the iron columns before I did anything else, really. Okay, well, let's just check that this has now run out of time. Yep, out of time. I tried. I will try again. Well, thanks very much for watching me fail to do this. I will basically play exactly this again. What would I do differently? So, first of all, I was running out of belts, so I should have had a box here. Can I even make boxes? Yeah, so I should have had a box here which was limited to, say, 2 stacks. And I should have had a box here somewhere. Also limited to a stack. What's this set to? 3 stacks? Yeah. I don't need 3 stacks of these right now, so that should have just been on 1 stack. And same for this. I mean, this never got close to it, so that should have just been on 1 stack. Right. And then I think we would have been in a much better place. Now that we've got the full line of smelting here, you can see we've got all of the researches going. Yeah, so that was basically my mistake. Well, thanks for watching. I'm going to go back to Sandbox and adjust this blueprint to have those extra boxes in, and then I will have another go at the playthrough. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. Fingers crossed next time it will go with a big fat smiley face. Bye bye.